What's up, everyone? Trent here.
Along with Julia.
Welcome back to the channel, and we're here with episode 4 of Miss Marvel Seeing Red. After last week's episode where we get the reveal of clandestines, and they are evil. With the Bon Jovi fight scene, and then the phone call with Nani saying, come to Karachi, Kamala.
I saw the train as well.
Yes, with the train. Very interested to see where they go with it. And there's a character that lives with Kamala's grandmother.
Oh, really?
That I'm hoping we get to see in this. I think it's in the title. But anyway, let's check it out.
Let's go.
First time to Pakistan.
What makes you say that?
You're gripping that stuffed animal pretty tight.
Oh. It's actually a napping pillow.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, she speaks. I thought my daughter had lost her voice, except for asking for more Canada Dry.
I thought I wasn't allowed to speak.
Captain Marvel
Unless
patch.
laws of grounding are no longer applicable in international waters.
After you ruined your brother's wedding, really? You'll be serving out your sentence for years. However, because your Nani is very old, and she insisted on us coming to Pakistan, I think that we need to call a temporary truce. I don't know.
Okay.
Perhaps she can figure out, whatever it is that you've been up to lately.
I love
Put the paper up,
love
yeah.
him stuck in the middle.
Yep. Okay, I'm glad they explained how Kamala convinced her mum to go over.
Yes. I love
But
it. I
it's
love
also a nice little time jump with the,
Like
you know,
there has
we're
been
calling a
no-
truce. We aren't happy with you,
it. Yeah.
but this is for your Nani.
This is for family.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love her mum. Pretty sure I've heard the exact same things come out of my mum. I'm
very-
disappointed in you, but I still love you,
Yeah.
so let's call it
It's very
truce.
parental. Aww.
Kamala!
Nani!
Ah, Kamala! Oh, my granddaughter.
And this is how all grandparents are.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the night. You should be sleeping.
Come on. I'm just coming from a party.
Love your Tories.
They're very old, but you can have them.
Oh no, it's a hey.
And that's every
Yeah, that's every.
nana.
Yep. Here, take this. Take this.
Hi, Mummy.
Aww.
It's good to see you.
Welcome home, beta.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
Your skin is so dry. Strange diets.
That American diet.
Shall we go home?
The weird thing is once you've seen those interactions between grandparents and grandchildren and parents and children, it's such a shift.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So she's
Oh,
a
it's
painter.
like a treasure trove.
Yeah. We can only imagine what sort of artifacts would be in here.
Just family stuff as well. It's just reminding me of my grandfather's room. It's like the paint everywhere. It's great.
I had no idea you could draw.
We lost so much during partition. And I thought the only way I can hold on to what we had lost was to create it myself.
There's some interesting
This.
drawings.
Is the only baby picture of me my father had.
Wait, that's Hassanana?
Yes, and this is my Ammi, Aisha,
Oh.
your great-grandmother. What I could remember of her, at least.
Oh, she drew that.
Mm.
Oh. I was going to say she wasn't wearing the Bengal on the plane,
Yeah.
so...
Or she's probably hiding it from her mum.
What is this?
Why did you send this to me?
Yes.
Am I...
A jinn? Of course. At least that is what my father told me.
How are you so casual about this?
I don't see what the whole fuss is about. It's just genetics.
No.
Focusing on the wrong things.
Yeah.
It is not about how I see the vision or if you are a jinn. The important thing is that when the bangle was used the last time, it saved my life.
Like the drill of stars. The day you left India.
It was the middle of Partition. And it was a hot summer night. I somehow got separated from my father. Until a trail of stars appeared and took me right back into his arms.
On the train. On the train?
Yes, the last one that night.
Nani, is it the same train? The one that we're seeing in the visions? Is it that train from that night?
Yes. The bangle is trying to tell you something, beta. I don't know what, but I do know that you needed to be here with me to figure it out.
I don't know how to figure it out. It's like I'm trying to piece together 100 different things, and I'm
That's why
breaking
you're here
more
with
than I
me.
can fix.
That's quite a puzzle. If you have lived like I have, lost what I have, you learn to find beauty in the pieces.
Oh, the star,
star.
on the knee.
Yep.
And of course, you're going to a boat club wearing jeans.
Order of the patio menu. And there's in the buffet inside.
And the AC.
Nobody told me about the no jeans policy.
Fine, you just stay with your cousins, okay? We're in a new city. We wouldn't want you getting into any trouble.
Kamala. Not a typical Pakistani name.
It's not?
I mean,
Well, that's quite Maniba, though. She always was a bit of a rebel.
I hope you don't mind.
No. Let's not go there. Let's not go there.
Look, this is where some of Karachi's oldest residents live.
Or like Florida.
Old Town is where many of the refugees first settled when they came from India.
I like that they're slowly expanding on the partition and the history of it.
You know, I thought it might be cool if we checked out the train station.
Train station? Why? Where are you going?
Nowhere. It's historic. You know, it's like the first ever gateway where Nani entered the country. Well, we're going. Meet us after. Stay safe, I guess.
Oh no.
Honest money for the tourists, no?
Yeah, you know what? It's yours if you tell me the direction to the train station.
Good
Train
girl.
station. Yeah, sure. Train station, you go left,
This way?
yeah, left, and then left again. One more left, and then right. Little bit right. Okay?
Oh, no.
And then go around that donkey cart. You getting me? Yeah, left.
Oh.
I guess his direction worked.
I guess the
I guess
directions
that
worked.
kind of worked. She brought the mask. She's wearing the mask. Yes. Oh,
Oh,
Ant-Man.
man.
There was a cat there. Oh, it's Red Dagger.
Found you. Not
Hi,
sure what's
Kareem.
worse, those glasses you tried on or that mask.
Are you following me?
I sensed the nur.
Interesting. Nice.
Nice.
Do all masked Americans have superpowers?
Well, how do you know I'm not Canadian?
Oh, don't! Hey, stop!
Oh,
You're wearing a shirt that says New Jersey. What is this look?
No one likes the outfit, huh?
Oh!
the hard light stopped it. Luckily.
Luckily.
Come on.
Ooh!
Superhero landing again. He did not have one.
No.
Where'd you learn to jump like that, Ninja Turtles?
Where'd you learn yours, huh? Donkey Kong?
Yeah, why not?
Who are you?
What are you? You're not a clandestine,
You know about them?
Nope.
but you have the bangle. How did you get it from Aisha?
How do you know about Aisha?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Come with me if you want to live. Just kidding. I've always wanted to say that. But really.
So, how does Red Dagger know about
the
the
clandestine.
Noor and the clandestines?
Welcome to the Red Daggers. Perhaps we can teach you to open your eyes.
Oh, it's an actual organization.
Red Daggers. What are you in a Pakistani boy band?
Not quite.
Oh, that's pretty.
Ooh.
That's
Oh,
really
it's
pretty.
gorgeous.
Look at the work.
Stunning.
Wow, look at the work in that.
But for a descendant of Aisha's, I'm sure we can make an exception.
How did you know I was...
My name is Waleed. Your great-grandmother's story is of legend. When you're ready, we have much to discuss.
Why is the hot and sour soup so red?
That's the color it's supposed to be. Did you American find a way to whitewash the Chinese food too?
Tell me, was it difficult finding this?
Our function is simple. To protect our people from the threats of the unseen.
Like Jen.
The clandestines are not like the jinn you've heard about in stories or in religious texts. I mean, if Thor landed in the Himalayan mountains, he too would have been called a jinn.
So, what are they?
Ah.
And what am I?
I'll show you. The clandestines and Aisha are from another realm.
What realm? Fancy.
This map shows you how our two worlds coexist.
Ooh.
Huh.
Fancy.
There are many dimensions around us that we cannot see. This is just one of them.
What is this?
Aisha's home. It's connected to our world but hidden. Behind a veil of Noor that separates our world from theirs.
Noor is the energy source of that realm.
If the clandestines use the Bengal to tear down the veil, they'll unleash their world onto ours.
That's so cool.
Until there's nothing left of it.
So they want to
Okay,
overtake it, overthrow it.
That is why it is important to keep that Bengal safe.
Do you know what it says?
It says what you seek is seeking you.
Riddles.
Is that like an important message?
I don't know,
What do you see?
but it must have been important to someone.
Oh, goddamn.
God damn, they went full Supermax.
I want
I was just about to say, no need to be a jerk about it.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Yep.
I wouldn't think that would hold them.
They forgot about the super strength.
Yeah.
It's interesting that we're getting more... We're seeing more of damage control's influence as well.
Let's go.
Still helping him even though he did kind of betray them.
I think it just still may be the young.
He's not coming with us.
Oh!
He made his choice.
Okay, well that answers that question.
Oh, yes, terrifically.
Damn!
Let's go get the bangle.
Sorry.
Yep, that answers that question.
Mommy. So you found me in my hiding spot. Your mother's on a cleaning rampage downstairs, and I thought I needed a break. So, you found what you came looking for?
It's a bit of an education.
Even at my age, I'm still trying to figure out who I am. My passport is Pakistani. My roots are in India. And in between all of this, there is a border. There is a border marked with blood and pain. People are claiming their identity based on an idea some old Englishmen had when they were fleeing the country. How is one to deal with that?
Do you think you're ever gonna figure it out?
But what's the rush?
That's the thing, if you spend too much time... Oh, that's clever.
Oh,
That's really clever. If you spend too much time trying to
to
figure yourself out, you miss everything that's in front of you.
Yeah.
No, it's Chemo, short for Kareem. We all go by nicknames here, right? Yeah. What's yours?
Sloth baby.
Sloth Baby.
Sloth Baby Productions.
Everyone, call her Sloth Baby. Sloth Baby. Cool name.
Thank you. Thank you. At least someone appreciates it.
Also, how is she so trusting? Literally, the last group of people that were really nice to her, they tried to kill her.
Yes.
But these ones are feeding her.
Yes, food is good bribery.
Yes.
I mean, why is all this such a mess, huh? And what are all these newspapers and magazines? And why are there so many toffee boxes everywhere?
I like toffee.
These toffee boxes, well, they're for you.
Aw.
You know, you liked them as a child. So I just kept them around just in case you came back.
Aww.
I may have eaten most of them along the way. Let me help you.
Given how Kamala's mum's
Mm-hmm.
spoken about
Some plan to
her
take out
mum,
your frustrations on me.
Hey, Mummy.
this is always going to be awkward.
Yeah.
Mummy, I think that maybe it is time for you to start considering coming to live with us in America. Yeah.
There I thought you went halfway across the world to get away from me.
Aw.
I wasn't trying to get away from you. I just needed a change. I was continuously being shunned by the neighbors because of my crazy mother and her wild theories.
नहीं, ये बिल्कुल गलत है.
बिल्कुल सही है. And even after Baba left you, you continued to cling to these fantastic theories.
I just thought I'd share them with you.
I didn't need your stories, Mummy. I needed my mother.
It also brings into context how she's parenting now.
Hi.
Oh, hi, beta. You're home? You had fun with your cousins?
Yeah. Mommy, are you okay?
Oh, yeah. You know how mothers are. Sit, have a toffee.
Oh no. Oh.
How are you eating it?
You meant to suck on them.
Your humanity links you to the matter of this world. It makes your abilities unique.
Ah, so okay, the being of both worlds is why she's able to control it a certain way. Embiggen!
Though we may not have fancy armor, you should know.
Oh.
There is history in every thread of this fabric.
Oh, I love that she's getting her costume piece by piece.
You're not alone.
And there's meaning behind it all. I love it.
Love it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Surprise.
I was just about to say, I hope Walid's not evil, and now I hope he doesn't die.
Well, this is the hardest thing. They've invaded his...
Oh.
Oh! I
Yep.
was going to say, his stronghold.
Yep. Yeah, put the mask on.
Oh!
They're doing a good job of making themselves evil.
Yeah.
Ow!
Aw. No!
I really want him to get some comeuppance. I really don't like him.
Yeah.
Do you see this thing?
Yes, he can.
Make a ramp!
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh dear. It's like driving through the airport tunnel.
Yeah. Oh no!
No. Yep, push him.
No, create a ramp!
Hey, get a ramp.
Yeah.
Nice. Yay.
Yes!
Yay, she got it on her feet now.
Ooh.
Oh. I'm just driving my back.
Okay, driving on the opposite side of the road. I'll just take it.
You got this.
Just love, just love, just love.
Oh no. Not the sprite. Well done.
Leave the accident!
Yep. Loving how fluent he is. Very, very smooth. So I wonder.
Ooh.
So I wonder how many interactions the clandestines have had with Waleed
Yeah.
and the Red Daggers.
Ooh!
No! No! Dramatic opening. Nice.
Nice. Nice.
Good takedown. Oh. Did I do that?
Fine. Nice one.
Ow.
Nice.
2 daggers in the back. Good. Oh! Oh no, get off the tracks.
Teleport?
Did she just get sent back in time?
I think so.
She's been sent back to Partition.
This would be so overwhelming.
Yeah, that'd be very overwhelming. So she's got to see a Nani somewhere. God, the music. Holy crap. Holy wow.
Wow.
So 2 episodes in a row where the Bengal has played a significant role in setting up the next episode. Wow. Really don't know where they're going with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Has she actually been... I don't think she's actually been sent back in time. I think the Bengal has just
it's placed her there. And
unlocked she's living in a vision.
Yes.
But
I wonder if because the idea of like the two worlds and she's that bridging between them, unless she becomes the stars that guide for her.
Well, what did Waleed say? The Bengal said, "Seek, you will find what. Yeah, you will
something is
find what you seek, or you
find
will...
what is seeking you." Or
yeah,
there was a.
It was a double
meaning.
It was like a circular.
Yeah. So whether it's
yeah, that's very interesting where they're going with that.
Yeah.
Very powerful ending. As I said in the actual when we were watching it, I'm loving that they're slowly. We've been seeing Pakistani culture throughout. They've alluded and built the Partition as a big background influence to obviously Kamala's family being in the States now and everything that's gone on with Nani, and we now get more information on the falling out between Nani and Kamala's mum.
Yeah.
But Partition is finally playing a more significant role where we're not Pakistani. We didn't really learn about
definitely
that sort of
Australian
history.
Culture as well. We tend to focus more on Australian history, so it is very limited and quite narrow. So I had no idea about this and how this has been introduced, and
it's giving
so much context, and for the very short parts that it has been, its influence and how much it's affected a singular family, being Kamala's family as well. So imagine that on that scale, with that many people is...
Well, that's the thing. That visual at the end with the train and the stations just being packed. Again, there's scenes that we're still seeing in the modern age, in the modern era. It's still happening in different countries, and it's just so powerful. But tie that last scene into the dialogue throughout the entire episode, especially when Kamala's talking to Nani on the roof.
Yeah.
And it's the searching for your identity. I'm trapped between two. Two places.
Two places, yeah.
And trying to find my identity.
But you can't get stuck there or lost.
You can't get stuck there. It's something Kamala's doing.
Yes,
Kamala's doing it with her Pakistani heritage, living in America, and now her superhero identity. She's and discovering herself.
I think what's been good throughout the whole series has been those little moments, not necessarily between Kamala and another character, but two background characters that are still in relation to Kamala. So like with the wedding and the mum and her brother and father talking about how important family is, literally linked back into the end of that moment where Kamala could have turned around and been honest with her family and allowed for that. This when her Nani and mother are talking and building that bridge and bonding, and then coming home to see a mum opening a tin of toffees and eating that all and having that bonding moment with Kamala. It's really nice and really linking, and it just makes me feel all nice and
all
warm,
giddy.
but then really
happy
sad.
Memories.
It's
happy memories, happy family memories, and that's. I'm glad that the show is bringing up those memories for a lot of people. A lot of people are connecting with the show. There are so many things, regardless of what background you come from, that you can connect with in this show, and definitely. I love it. But as I was alluding to before, we don't know. I personally don't know much about Partition or about Pakistani history. I know it in general terms. This has expanded upon it, and I've got so much more appreciation and knowledge about what's going on because it's been delivered in such a
great way
that it's keeping it simple. It's introducing important bits, and by doing that, as a viewer, we're connecting with those bits as they're being revealed.
Yeah.
Other revelation I was going to say revolution. No, that's going around. So, other revelation, the clandestines.
Yes.
Being from the newer dimension, that getting a bit more expansion with the super cool map.
Yes, the super cool map was super cool helpful in the sense that it is kind of layered on top of ours. And then that concept of breaking through to then overtake. But it was, purple reminded me of the kind of spirit age. And as soon as I saw that barrier and that wall, I thought of Korra and the spirit realm and the breaking of the bridge in the spirit realm. And I'm like, this... I can go with this. I like this.
Tell you what, I immediately thought of Wakanda. Just seeing how it was designed and the layout, and I'm like, that looks... It's just the first thing that popped to mind, and then seeing the tree, I'm like, that looks like the afterlife in Wakanda. But it would make sense because we've learned that there's multiverse, but we've kind of... Are they classified as dimensions? Asgard's classified as another dimension.
Yes.
You've got the Wakandan spirit world, and you've got in Moon Knight... You've got the Field of Reeds.
The Field of Reeds aspect. So unless it's just all kind of the interdimensional aspect, not necessarily different.
And in Shang-Chi, you've got the
universe. Yes,
you've got the different worlds. So again, when they put it over the map, there was a breakdown in different aisles. Yeah. So what if these are different places within the same dimension? And you got the dark dimension as well.
Yeah.
So are we using dimension interchangeably with universe?
Well, no, I would change dimension and universe to be different. So you can have dimension
within the same universe.
That are separate from different universes. So they're not necessarily... It's a gumball.
Yeah.
A gumball has layers. This gumball has layers. They can necessarily be the same flavors, but there are things that slightly change, i.e., Captain Carter getting the super soldier serum instead of Steve.
Yes.
Evil Doctor Strange instead of... I don't really want to call him good Doctor Strange, but Doctor Strange that we know. Kind of like that aspect. That's how I'm kind of seeing it in my head.
Because again, we had Cameron's mum explain it, what their purpose was in the previous episode. She's seen as an unreliable narrator because she's evil.
She has motives. That haven't been explained. So yes,
and now we had Waleed explain it in this episode. Because we see him as a good person, we're more inclined to believe him.
True.
What if they're both telling a certain truth?
Yes.
But the idea, it does make sense that the idea they would want to not, that we want to travel back to our dimension, or what's the best way to travel back to the dimension? Destroy it all and bring it all here. It's the easiest way, and that's why they need the second bangle. We said at the end of the last episode that we thought maybe the mum would have the second bangle.
Nani. She just sees the visions.
Yep, she just has a whole lot of stuff.
No, well,
and sees the visions.
So as when Kamala was talking to her in her room, it was the talk of visions. So that must be something that she has, and it's just that perfect balance within Kamala that's allowed her to wield the bangle to be able to.
Now I want to know how these people are seeing the visions and how they're seeing the Noor. Because Kareem came, Red Dagger, and he's like, I sensed a Noor.
Yeah.
How are they doing this? How do the Red Daggers... I was going to say Red Dagger Society. How do the Red Daggers know this?
Yeah. How are they linked? Are they...
Yeah. Because Waleed was training it, and it was great seeing her train.
Yeah.
And hearing that you are able to harness these powers differently because you are connected to both worlds.
Yes.
Again, building upon various layers with 2 episodes still left to go.
Yes.
The next one's going to be... I can see the next one being absolutely heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking and intense. And I'm loving the... As you said during the reaction, the introduction of the costume.
Yes.
So her, getting given the mask, her doing the touristy thing and getting absolutely swindled... for the red shirt, and then the giving of the vest over top that has history and meaning. Each bit of that uniform is going to have so much meaning to her, and I love that.
Yeah, and that's where she's never shied away from in the comics, is that the whole first arc in the comics is her finding her identity. And she embraces her culture. She embraces her.
And this is what
identity.
the whole series has been about. It's been a story of her finding herself, but then also finding family and others.
And it's delightful.
Well.
It's delightful. The chase scene, that was campy. That was
campy.
That was great. It was lighthearted fun. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the series a lot.
I am too.
And this episode was surprising. I had an idea in my head that it was going to go a certain way. It did not go that way at all. But anyway, tell us your thoughts on the episode in the comments. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
And as always, keep it nerdy.